Hello everyone, and welcome back to CHURCHILLIONAIRE, the channel where real talk, real life and real cash comes as standard. If you didn't see the first video, I told the story of a scam I personally got hooked into. The reason I chose the scam story before talking about debt is simple. If you are already in debt, the last thing you can afford is to get scammed. And I'll be doing a lot more videos on the very latest scam soon, so please watch out for those. Coming up in today's video, I'm going to show you how to take control of your debt, stop the money leaks, face your finances head on, and start moving your financial life forward. Today's video is all about debt control and taking back your financial power. Before we go any further, just a quick disclaimer. I'm not here to sell you anything. Everything I share on this channel comes from real life experiences. I'm not a qualified financial advisor. The advice comes from my own real mistakes and everything I've lived through. Right, let's get into it. Debt doesn't just hit your bank account, it hits your mind, your sleep, your confidence, your mood, and it can even ruin relationships. And don't worry, you're not alone. The average UK has around £4,000 of unsecured debt. Credit cards, overdrafts, store cards, loans, parking fines and even les charges. And don't forget, les charges, I'm doing a full video on them because they personally hit me hard. But getting back to debt, debt isn't rare, debt isn't unusual, and debt is in most people's life. Debt grows silently, quietly, bit by bit, and when you're stressed, tired, that's when mistakes happen and that's when scams hit hardest. Before you build wealth, you control debt, because debt control is the foundation of wealth. If you're already getting value from the video, please hit the subscribe button. It's free, helps the channel grow, and it helps the message reach other people in the same situation as us. Right, one of the biggest reasons people fall into debt is trying to live like other people, living outside their means, spending money they don't have to impress people they may not even know or even like. To get out of debt, you have to be humble, you have to be real with yourself. Pride keeps you broke and honesty keeps you moving forward. Let me be straight with you. I've been in debt more than once. I've had great credit, then I smashed it to pieces, rebuilt it, ruined it again. It's been a cycle. You know the saying, do as I say, not as I do. Well, that can be me sometimes. This isn't theory, this isn't textbook stuff. This is real life, real mistakes, real cash, real talk. And if you watch my scam video, you'll know I've even been scammed myself. Here's something I believe. Charity should start at home. I'm not saying don't give to charity, but first make sure your own house is in order. If everybody sorted out their own financial charity, their own debt, their own overspending, their own bad habits, half the people out there wouldn't need help from anyone else. Paying yourself first isn't selfish, it's responsible. You can't fix what you won't face. So sit down with a pen and paper and write everything down. Every debt, every bill, every outgoing, fuel, car insurance, tax, breakdown cover, your food shopping, subscriptions, takeaway, tobacco, alcohol, everything. No matter how big or how small. It could even be a gym membership. And right now, while you're in debt, that's a luxury. Cancel the gym for now. You don't need to go to the gym. Exercise. You can walk, jog, stretch or even train at home for free. And from today onwards, anything you spend, keep the receipts for future records. Don't forget the sneaky ones like Google Storage, iCloud, email services, Spotify, tiny subscriptions you barely realise that you're paying for. Be honest with yourself and don't leave anything out. If you hide it on paper, it will still find you in real life. Debt grows fastest in silence, and awareness is half of your battle. Once everything is written down, split it into two lists, needs and wants. Before you buy anything, ask yourself twice, do I really need this or is it just something I want? If it's a need, fair enough, go ahead and get it. If it's a want, it waits. Remember, needs now, wants wait. If you're finding it helpful so far, please hit the subscription button. Now that everything's written down, the next step is simple. You've got to stop the bleeding. If water was pouring through your ceiling, you wouldn't paint the walls first, you'd fix the hole in the roof. Debt is the same. Stop the leak, then fix the damage. Old school advice says cut up your credit cards, but CHURCHILLIONAIRE isn't old school. Cutting up your credit cards now stops temptation, but it destroys useful tools in the future once you learn how to use them properly. So don't cut them up, put them away, lock them in a drawer. Freeze them if you have to, or give them to someone you trust. Take them off of Apple Pay and Google Pay straight away. Next, get rid of any other temptation. Delete all your buy now, pay later apps. Put your store cards away. Anything that tempts you to get credit, you don't need it. It has to go for now, it's dangerous. Now look at your subscriptions. People are paying for Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, when there are a million things on Freeview or even YouTube that haven't even watched it. Cancel what you don't need, keep what you actually use. Stop the bleeding is you saying, I've messed up before, but today it stops. Some debts are slow leaks and some debts are full-blown hemorrhages. Sort your debts by APR. That's the interest rate you're actually being charged. Whichever one is draining you the fastest, that's the one that you attack first. Here's something most people don't know. Breathing space. It's a legitimate UK scheme that gives you up to 60 days with no interest, no fees, no bailiffs, no threats, no letters, no chasing, just time. And it does not hurt your credit file. If you're already in debt, your credit file is already probably taking a hit. Breathing space won't make it worse. And if you're watching from another country, I'm sure they have something similar too. Here's something else worth checking. If you're on a low income or if you're self-employed, you might actually be entitled to extra help. There are government grants, hardship funds, local council support, energy support schemes and emergency assistance programs that most people don't even know exist. Young people especially don't realise how many grants they're eligible for. Age, income, education, disability, even your postcode can make you qualify for support. You could be leaving free money on the table without knowing it. So it's worth checking. Now let's talk about cutting costs, but in a way that doesn't make you live your life miserable. You don't need to live like a monk, you don't need to eat dust and live on oxygen. You just need to be smart. Every penny you save is a penny you don't have to earn. Everybody knows if you take care of the pennies, the pounds take care of themselves. Cutting costs is the same as earning more money without the extra hours. Start simple. Start by maybe batch cooking. Buy your ingredients smart too. Maybe use an AI tool if you have one to work out what ingredients go with each other. Get a bag of potatoes, a bag of carrots, a bag of onions. Make yourself maybe a chicken casserole. Make a big pot, enough for every other day. Then the next day use the same carrots, onions and potatoes for maybe a shepherd's pie. And it's not just for meat eaters. If you're a vegetarian or vegan, it works exactly the same. A big vegetable stew, a lentil curry, a chickpea chili, all cheap, all filling, all perfect for batch cooking. Cook once, eat multiple times, save money. Every day take lunch to work. It's cheaper and healthier. For example, my brother used to buy a bottle of Coke every day at work. When we added it up, we worked out he went to work one whole month every year just to pay for his Coke. I've literally taken a tin opener and a tin of Essential brand rice pudding to work. Cost me about 30 pence and it filled me up and tasted the same as the £1.50 brand. You're paying for a label, not the food. Use bargain sections, bulk buy where you can. If you've got a mate with a cash and carry card, go with them. Use a smaller amount of toilet paper, cut the toothpaste tube open and scrape that last bit out if you have to. Put a small amount of shower gel on a loafer and make it last longer. Same with washing up liquid. You don't need half a bottle for one sink. Use a bowl, not a running tap, because letting the tap run is pouring money straight down the drain. A tiny bit of washing up liquid can go a long way when you use it properly. And look at your laundry as well. Use radiators or dry outside instead of a tumble dryer. The tumble dryer is one of the biggest electrical killers in the house. Hang your clothes up, dry them naturally, and you'll save a small fortune. Don't forget the silent money leakers too. The appliances on standby all day, the lights left on in an empty room, the chargers plugged in all day, even switching a 100-watt bulb down to a 60-watt energy-saving bulb can cut your electrical costs without changing your lifestyle. All these little things add up. Now let's talk about buying things. Most people in debt buy things brand new when there are bargains everywhere. eBay, Facebook Marketplace, cash converters, car boot sales. You can save a fortune just by taking the time to look. Most things you want already exist cheap if you can be patient. Here's the hard truth. Getting out of debt does take sacrifice, but it's only temporary. Short-term sacrifice for long-term freedom. You're not punishing yourself, you're investing in your future. Being broke isn't your fault, doing nothing about it is. Most people in debt have something valuable they could probably sell, maybe a gold ring, some jewellery, even a good mobile phone, or a collectible, tools, something. You don't have to sell it cheap either, but you can sell something to clear a high APR debt and buy it back later when you're stable again. And don't forget about small extra income, a few hours overtime, a weekend job, maybe a side hustle, something you actually enjoy. A little bit of extra income can speed up your debt-free journey faster than you think. When you save money and freed up cash, you attack the debt with the highest APR first. Always the most expensive debt first. Not the biggest balance, the biggest cost. Every small win matters. Every pound off of a debt is freedom returning. Every cutback brings you closer to peace. Before we finish, if you want more straight real-world financial advice without the sales talk, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. There's a lot more coming. And once you're finally out of debt, that's when you can start building wealth. That's when the credit cards can work for you. That's when saving and investing actually makes sense. You don't build wealth on debt, you build wealth because you've escaped debt. You're not behind, you're not broken, and you're not finished. You're just in the middle of your story. Debt doesn't define you. What you do next defines you. Fix your debt and you fix your future. You're closer than you think.
Now what I wanted to do was just a very quick CHURCHILLIONAIRE checklist. So number 1, face your debts. Number 2, remember needs versus wants. Number 3, we must stop the bleeding before we can move forward. Number 4, remember highest APR and interest first. And number 5, don't forget, use breathing space if you have to. Moving on to number 6, check what entitlements and help you may be able to get. Number 7, bulk buy where possible and batch cook. Number 8, buy used, not new. Number 9, sell something if you have it. Number 10, increase income.
Anyway, thanks for watching today. It genuinely means a lot to me. Look out for the next video. I'll be posting every Monday evening. That was real talk, real life and real cash. Thanks again from CHURCHILLIONAIRE.